You know what time it is. You know what place it is. Oh, let's see. Can I see the temp? There you go. I woke up and it was almost 10 degrees cooler. We heat off of wood. We live in the county just north of Des Moines proper. We heat off of wood. We're the only property around here I know of that has an LP tank still. And I don't understand that. I think it has something to do with some contested land across the street from us. Swamp, and then next to it, they still have horses there. Everything out here is on an acre lot, so that gives you some idea. We're spread out pretty good, but it's it's county, but it's close enough to the city that Anyhow, we load up the wood stove every morning. We usually got embers. By noon, it's nice and toasty. By the time we go to bed, it's 80 something in here. And then I get up, or Denise gets up in the middle of the night and throws some more logs on it, and it's only in the 50s. Temp dropped here. This is kind of like my Sunday morning coffee take 2. Everybody was still kind of getting around late this morning. It's 9:15 now. Oh dear, let me see. The Iowa weather temp dropped, just plummeted. So last year about murdered me through the winter. I wasn't set up properly to receive insurance jobs and things like that. The way we've got moving now, I think we're set up to take such jobs. So with luck, I believe I've got all the red tape the insurance companies need taken care of properly and squared away. So now all I need is for those insurance jobs to come in. Quite frankly, if we could get 1 or 2 good insurance jobs a month, we'd be alright. Message to those of you that are like, hey, I want to start a shop. Get funding. I run a very lean overhead. I'm going to tell you right now, if I were to fund the shop properly, by via small business loan, I wouldn't take out 10 or 15 or 25 or even 50. I'd take out 100 or more. Not so I can put a bunch of money in my pocket. That's not the way business loan works. It's not why you do it. What 100, 150 would do would be a shallow enough payment that repayment on a specified schedule is possible. 1. 2, you'd give us enough money to do anything we need to. Not anything we want, just anything we need to. And 3, it would pay its own bills for damn near the first year if dealt out correctly. And we would paper the fucking town. We'd advertise the hell out of ourselves. That's what we'd do. Right now, I use any advertising that's free or less. My partner and I live in a depressed economic state continuously. Moving when we did couldn't have been a worse time to move. April 1st, February, March, that would have been alright. Because people are just now starting to crawl out of their holes, look around, go, oh God, that sun's bright. And get to thinking about summer. But we had to. The way I was operating before, by all technicalities, was illegal. It was a last-ditch effort to get some kind of work. We've poured pretty much everything into what we're doing. I've had my lady's support, and I can't express. I was married at one point, and I did not have that person's support, assistance, or You know, she didn't have my back. My partner in life didn't have my back. And it's a really weird feeling now because I get that luxury. And that's what it is. It's a luxury. It's not a right. It's not something you can force upon someone. But she's here and I'm here because we want to be. And I wouldn't have made it this far without her prodding me forward. We're kind of at an impasse right now. I'm concerned about a lot of things. I'm going to have to come up to a point of choosing, of making big choices. Anyhow, owning a shop, running a shop, opening a shop, it's not what it's cracked up to be. That's really all I wanted to get out there to you. Jeff Leclerc swung in, made some comments with that pretty little Chevelle. I can't state how much I appreciate him stopping by and just giving his wisdom on the matter. When I turn the heads of folks like Jeff or Pete or Darren, these are guys I really look up to. And if you're at all involved in the Garage Gang, which most of you that watch SMC are, part of the Garage Gang, or at the very least follow a lot of the guys, it's very appreciative to me. We had no internet for over a week, so I've been putting on videos for the last couple of weeks. I've been kind of editing and stockpiling. I've got enough footage for a couple more. One of them I actually have to film the conclusion to, and that's just to sit down and chat with you folks similar to this. It's about other matters. I won't get into that today, or right now at least. You guys pointed out the BMW where I scuffed that rocker cover. I don't believe in the illusion and glamour of shooting just the best things. There's stuff I do leave out. There's some stuff that I still do that is total rookie errors. Or just inane stupidity. Oh, fuck, why did I do that? Knowing full better than to not. Or just new shit I get myself into. I don't show some of it. But I try to show, when I do a video set on a specific project, I try to show everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. And get through the process. The Beamer, I actually had a couple of sags in the clear coat. I didn't send it out like that. I went ahead and wet sanded and buffed it out. The owner was happy. Beamer has no more footage. It's a done deal. So that's all good though. The owner seemed to be very pleased. La-da-da, so-and-so, moving on. Chevelle. Taping off the handles and the door locks, rather removing them. I locked us into a budget on that. I knew it was tight, and I knew we'd go over, labor-wise. There's just certain things we can't do every time. If we'd put the budget where that pristine, perfect job had been done, we wouldn't be working on it. And, talking to the owner, I really like the fellow. I like his car. I want to give him a beautiful car back. And it's going to be 90%. Not that we're shortchanging. We're actually going over and above. But I also knew, had a good idea, had a good understanding of where he needed to be budget lines. We pushed those barriers about as far as we could to get as far as we could, and the rest we're making up in the spread. It's a good car for us to showcase. It's a good car for him to have, all pretty and nice. The one he had prior, he did himself, was brought to a higher level of completion than he's got right now. So we're going to bring him back up to the bar. There you go. That's why, we're with the shop. We kind of stopped digging the hole. We're trying to fill it back in and get ourselves out. Volume. That's what's going to get us out of the hole. With any fortunes, like I was saying, snow this winter, we're going to be able to get there and do all right. I don't know. This could be the winter of our discontent, as it were. This could be the winter that shuts us down. Every day's precarious, and every day will be precarious till we've either built up the funding or we've gone out and found the funding. Options are looking more towards building up the funding. Just is. Everything's tight. With the government not knowing what the hell to do, nobody's spending money, and we've been trying to get creative and move out into other things. The buddy with the Saab, Terry, he's actually starting a small company. He's got a day job and he does well. And he likes his day job, but he's got other things he wants to do. He's starting a little company, and I'm sure you're going to see stuff popping up here soon. I'd guess in the next, I shouldn't say soon, 6 to 10 months, I think you'll see some marketing and merchandising for that company. American Total Fabrication. We're going to be his agents there. We're his contractor. He treats us well. Whatever he needs, he'll get and probably set up in the shop. Greasy palms, yeah. He doesn't take anything for granted, which is the best kind of cooperative to have. So that should be interesting. He's been talking about the building lift kits, custom bumpers and all that for over a year now with me. He'll bring some Southern California style to the shop. I love the cars we work on for him. Alright, so we're at 12 minutes in. Gosh, no topics. None of you fools wrote up any topics. Sent in anything, neither here on the video nor on the Facebook pages. That's cool. That's cool. There's nothing terribly intricate or important to me about daily life right now. We just grind away, we do what we can. I don't pay attention to a lot of the outside world other than some basic economics, because that's where our work hinges. So, what do we do? I don't know at this point. I kind of hit a wall. We got projects there. We got stuff to do. We spent the bulk of what we had, like I said, getting us moved and set up in such meager fashions. So we're back to less than zero. I just need to get and smash on some of these projects that are hanging out. Rickenbacker's 69 GMC. I got the engine and everything ready to go. Get it rebuilt, dropped in there, and it can roll out. That all takes time. That all takes time. We've let our part-timer John go find other work. Like I said, in past life I was a carpenter. I still know many of them. And I got him work. I got him better paying work than we can. He wants to work in the shop still, which says something. He's a man of character. A man of many troubles in life, but of character. So we've got a good team built around us. My nephew will come in, and the engines and such that I don't really want to deal with or build, he can build. He's actually a mechanic working for Firestone Service Center right now. And that's just his thing. He wants to build custom drivetrains. He wants to build the hot rod stuff. Okay, we let him. I've never been one to stifle someone's creativity. And I know I can trust his work. I instilled upon him the basics, and then he has compounded from there. I go to him for troubleshooting advice on modern vehicles now. I'm so far out of practice. Alright, so that said, we've got projects in and out of the shop. We're going to build some construction equipment. Like I said, we're broadening our bandwidth of what's going on. We have to. We have to modify, adapt, overcome all that military jargon. All we're going to do is hang on. But that's all you can do. You press forward. Yeah, here's a simple thing. I've said it again and again and again and again. I'm going to get into it one more time. Right now we're broke. We're not poor. And that's all in your psychology. It's all in your mindset. I've been broke most of my life, building towards something more. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, family. I'm as wealthy as any man can be. So being broke, you find cheap, easy ways to do things. I built my metal brake. I built up that cabinet, that little mud trolley. It's not done yet. My welding cart I showed you all a while back that I built, I didn't finish it. We stuck some hangers on there to wrap cords on, and that's it. It's actually going to get cut completely apart. I'm going to get it set up to hold a 300 CFM cylinder, because the 180, it's fine, but the Miller, the little guy, we use it so much more than the 255 Lincoln that the bigger cylinder would behoove us. It would make sense. Let me see. I'm going to start probably just using 3/0 wire on it. It's a bit excessive for sheet metal, but get your settings right, you can get them to lay down. I can weld with anything you put in my hands. Right this second, I'm trying to buy an ESAB TIG welder from my buddy Jeremy Shipley. Figure out how to barter it or something. Alright, we're at a gob of minutes now. I'm going to let you go. You folks have a great day. At the end of it all, I can always look at myself in the mirror and smile, because, fuck it, man. For most people out there, my week beats your year.